Building in the basement, wires all a mess. Dreams of brighter stages, can't do it less. Grinding through the night, hoping for the light. Just one more level, then I might. Coffee stains on paper, ideas never rest. Friends think you're crazy, but you know you're blessed. Bugging left and right, visions taking flight. Pixels to a story, feeling tight. IndieMania, welcome to the big show. Sweat and tears, now you glow. IndieMania, rise up from below. Feel the beat of what you sow. Launch stage jitters, hearts a drum. Players start to find you, here they come.
Welcome to the pre-show, IndieMania pre-show here on the Mike Odyssey channel. Welcome, chat. Thank you for being here. You guys are awesome. It's time. It's day. The day is finally here. IndieMania Day 1. Now, for those of you who are just joining us or maybe have no idea what IndieMania is, well, IndieMania is, I would say, the biggest indie gaming event ever put together. We have over 90 developers, a lot of games, 3 days. So day 1 is today, day 2 is tomorrow, day 3 is on Saturday, all hosted on IGN. We're going to be hosting it on IGN. I'll be co-streaming here. We'll be streaming it also on the IndieMania, brand new IndieMania YouTube channel. It's out there. And also amongst a lot of content creators on YouTube. So if you are excited, drop an emoji in the comments. If you notice down below, right in the description, you guys that are here get an exclusive, like, first off, little, I would say, pre-show announcement, something that's going to be announced during the show. There's more information in the comments below. You can go ahead and use that, and then you'll have a little head start on some things that are going on within the show. We have an amazing show prepared to you for you guys today, day 1. Man. Okay, so what is an indie developer, right? Indie developer is anyone from a one person indie developer to multiple people working together who really answer to no one. They let their creativity roam free. They do what they feel when it comes to game development and when it comes to game design, story, and everything. They're free to express themselves, right? And that's what separates the indie game genre from the I would say structured, right? Structured AAA, and so the indie game genre, the indie game world is an exciting world because you never know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And that is the most exciting part about indie games and about the indie game world. That's where I would say evolution takes place, where things kind of evolve and become the next thing. And then guess what? From an idea that spawned in the indie world, the AAA people, hey, I like the idea, and they apply it, right? So everything really happens in the indie game world. Innovation happens there, right? Evolution happens in the indie game world because they're free to explore. They're free to experiment, to give you the game that they've been thinking about without any barriers, without any rules. There are no rules in the indie game genre. And so that's why I wanted to create IndieMania, because there are so many incredible developers out there without I would say a stage like this one, right? And it's not easy to get on a stage like Indie World from Nintendo. It's not easy to get on a stage, a bigger stage, right? One of the bigger stages out there. So with IndieMania, everyone has a stage. All you have to do is sign up by the deadline and then you have a 99% chance your game is going to be on the show. And so with that, we have over 90 developers, a whole bunch of video games that you guys probably never seen in your lives, and you probably be glad that IndieMania brought them to your attention because they are incredible. I gotta tell you, the developers that have signed up for IndieMania, we have developers as big as Way Forward, Tribute Games, you know, Red Deer. You know, we have the big guys are in the house, right? They're here, but we also have developers, many of them that are just one person, one single individual, right? We have a group of them that are just one developer developing an amazing game. 2 developers, 3 developers, right? We have little small teams of developers here within the show, and I think that this is our highlight. That's their highlight, and not only that, but IndieMania is also a very developer-driven show. You will hear from developers about their games, right? It's not about just showing a trailer back to back and just, you know, okay, one passes, the other one, you know, it comes up. No, you'll hear from that developer and from that game and what that game means to that developer and the process it took to get there, along with the trailer. It's a very developer-driven show, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys love the show. I left everything, all of my energy on this show. This show is an indie show. It's an indie show. We have okay. So I would say we had max 3 people working on the show. Okay. So we have max 3 people working on the show. I had of course, myself as the founder, creator. I wear the editor hat, the graphic designer hat, the illustrator hat. Basically everything that you see on the show today, I put it together. Right. We have my co-host Paul Gale. Paul Gale was a recruiter, right, out in the field, and he is also a correspondent, which is in the field interviewing our developers. So we're a team of 2, and then of course we had another friend help us with the audio in Los Angeles as an audio engineer assistant once we were in the studio recording the show. So this show is an indie show, right, for indie developers. And you know, we don't have a big production, but we try to give you the big production look. And so I hope you guys enjoy the show. And we have about 47 minutes left in the pre-show. If you guys have any questions you would like to answer, want me to answer. Remember, I can't answer a lot of questions because NDA until until the show starts. But you can go ahead and answer your question. Put your questions out there, and I will do my best to answer. You can ask any question about the show, and I will do my best to answer your question without giving out too much information, because I know a lot of you are excited to see what we're doing, what's going to happen, and we're going to get to that. Today's day 1, day 2 is tomorrow, and then day 3 is the following day. Now, we also have another show that's coming up after IndieMania. It's more of a permanent show for the IndieMania channel. You'll hear more about that later on. It's very exciting. It also involves indie game developers, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Now, as I was getting ready for IndieMania yesterday, a little thing happened. I live in Florida, by the way. Florida right now is let's see the temperature here in Florida. 91 degrees in Florida right now, where I live. And so one little thing happened. My AC broke. And so yesterday we were here in 91 degrees through the entire house, got really hot, and it's still broken. So if I put my mic this way, you guys hear that? I have a fan right in front of me, right there. So you guys can hear it if I go like this. I have a fan right in front of me because my AC is broken. My house is hot. Yeah, it's really hot. And so You know what? But the show must go on. I mean, things will happen in the last minute. I wasn't able to do anything yesterday, IndieMania wise, because of the AC broke. Well, you know, it broke and had to attend to that. This morning I woke up very early and attended to some about 100 emails that I had to answer. I still have a lot more emails. A lot of people are excited for IndieMania 2025 year 2, and it's just gonna get better and better and better. Mike bragging about having a fan. A fan. I want AC. I don't want a fan. A fan. Oh, I see your joke. I see your joke. No, I just have one fan right there in front of me, right there. Yeah, but let's see here. Did we get any questions? Let's see here. The question from Rolindo: how long do you think the show will be each day? All right, that's a very important question. That's a really cool question. What is okay, so you guys in the chat, what is no, there's no OnlyFans here. What is the one I would say feedback / complaint that everyone has from other showcases, right? Let me know, what do you think is the one feedback you get from other showcases? Over an hour, over 2 hours, over 3 hours, right? They're too long. They're way too long. You sit through a 3 hour, 4 hour show, and then you don't remember the first or second or third or fifth game because the game is too long. You exhaust people's mind, and therefore they can't really think straight and say, hey, what was that game that I liked before? I don't want to go back. It's too the show is too long. I cannot you know, think about that right now. So we wanted to create a show that is not as long as those shows, but is the right length for you to capture each game, for you to have some time with each game and enjoy each game and write down each game. If you want to write down a game that you like, write it down. That way you can have it with you and then look it up. And then we also have it on our website. The hour, every show is about, we have a countdown before that, but every show is about an hour long. So it's going to be an hour long for each day. We wanted to bring it closer to 40 minutes, not so long, but we had so many games that we wanted to include that we decided to make it 1 hour long, which is not long that it makes you feel exhausted, you know, about seeing a long show, right? You can actually watch it in one sitting. And so that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to create a show, and we rather have a 3-day show each day with its own space, right? Than having 5-hour shows, which is just too much, right? And so I feel like this way we can give developers their time. We can give developers their time and make sure that we highlight them well, so that you don't forget them, so that you can take them, you can take notes and take them with you. So each show is about an hour long. I'll say the most hour 15 minutes. But yeah, that's the thing. Let's see here. IndieMania, is there IndieMania merch available? Yes, there is. If you go to IndieMania.net right now, you can get one of these amazing shirts. Okay. There will be another shirt going on day 3, and that shirt will only be there for a week. And it's a year 1 IndieMania. It's called year 1 IndieMania. Right now we have this official IndieMania shirt. Let me see if I can show you right here. That's the shirt we have right now on the shop. If you want to go ahead and pick it up, about $15, not too bad. It's a very, very soft t-shirt. A couple people have already purchased it. You'll see some of our co-streamers have the shirt already. They, you know, good feedback on the shirt, very well made. And so we have the IndieMania shirt available on the IndieMania.net. You can also find on IndieMania.net, if you scroll down, you see all of our streamers. Each little link it leads to their own YouTube channel. So if you go to IndieMania.net, you can look through our co-streamers for the event, and each of them are there supporting us. All you have to do is just click on their little logo, and that leads to their stream as well. If you want to watch an IGN, you can also watch there's a link there. If you want to watch it on the website, you can actually watch it on the website as well. Yeah, there's so many ways to watch. If you want to learn more about the event, if you are a developer yourself and want to learn more about the event, IndieMania 2025 is already on the works. Believe it or not, we might have a company that is helping us put together. It's gonna be a bigger, grander event than it is this year. And so if you are interested in 2025 for your video game, then you can go ahead and go to IndieMania.net. All the way at the bottom, you can go ahead and put in your information as a developer. First name, last name, your developer studio, and of course your contact information, so that we can get in contact with you once we start IndieMania 2, year 2. So that is already in the works. Let me go ahead and get some more questions here. Let's get this music back on here. I can get replay. But we are ready. We are hyped for IndieMania year 1, and it's going to be awesome. Day 1 is only a couple of minutes away. Let's see here. This is funny. I get it. I get it. Mike bragging about having a fan. I do have a fan because my AC broke. So yes, I do have a fan in front of me. I am in 91 degrees inside the house right now, and I have a fan. So yeah, I'm gonna brag about it, about this heat. All right, let's see here. How long did this? Oh, okay. So another question: how long did this show take? 3 years. 3 years from planning, phasing. 3 years ago, I started planning IndieMania. There's a lot that goes into planning, meaning getting the name, trademark, forming the entertainment LLC or whatever you want to call it. 3 years in planning. Then about a year ago, I recruited Paul Gale to join me to help me put this show together. And so 3 years total over the past year, Paul has joined me as a co-host and helped me put this show together behind the scenes. Next year, it will be a bigger group, right? We'll have more co-hosts on the show, but this year it's just Paul and I, and he was an invaluable addition to the team and really helped me put this show together and what you're gonna see. So yeah, it took about 3 years. When I started creating IndieMania about 3 years ago, and just 1 year ago, Paul joined, and we put this show together in the past year. Production time for the show took about a year and a half. From recruitment of developers, everything that goes behind the scenes, recruitment, talking to developers, getting their getting what trailers they want to show, all that stuff took about a year and a half also. So the entire process, 3 years. 1 year ago, Paul joined IndieMania, and then about a year and a half for the production to go to be in the production of the show, from pre-production to production to post, about a year and a half to put the show together. So it's basically a feature length film divided in 3 parts, like a 3-hour movie divided in 3 parts, so that you guys can have 1 part today, 1 part tomorrow, and 1 part the next. But yeah, a lot of work went into this. We wore many hats throughout. Like I said, Paul was a co-recruiter, and he is also serving as our field correspondent in the show. And of course, as you guys know, I'm an editor, graphic designer. I have my degree from Full Sail, so I was able to do basically everything else when it comes to the show, editing, graphics, all that stuff, putting the show together over the past 2 months. So But hope you guys like the show. It's gonna be awesome. I'm here for the developers, guys. Like these developers that we have on the show are incredible. They're great. I mean, I've had so many emails from these developers telling me about their story, about their background, how long it's taken them to make this video game, their video games, how hard it's been to get those games out there, because creating their game is one beast of itself. Creating the game 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. We have a developer that's been working on their game for 10 years, and that's a beast on its own, right? But then once that game is done, to get that game in front of you, it's another completely different beast that they need to go through. And so that's why that inspired me 3 years ago to make IndieMania and to get as many developers and highlight them as much as I can. And then that IndieMania becomes that major big event every year where all developers come to one place and they show you their games, right? This year it could be this year is a 3-day event. Next year it could be a 4 or 5-day event. The key is to bring you as many games from these developers as possible, but present them to you in a way that is going to impact your life. It's gonna kind of give you a little bit more than just watching a trailer, and that's the entire our goal for IndieMania. Let's see here. Thank you, bro Lindo, for sharing IndieMania.net. We are about 34 minutes away from the show. 34 minutes away from the show. So here, I just popped in the question to ask you, when is the... I hope... all right. This is a channel question, but I can answer it. Gina, baby, thank you for the question. I popped in to see when is the Nintendo Direct coming, and I hope they announce a Switch. Hey, everything is around the corner. Everything is around the corner. September is a big event, a big month for Nintendo, and also October could be another big month for Nintendo. So I would say any time from here to October 31st, something's gonna happen. See here, 3 year. I only got a few minutes. Yeah, you get 3 hours. 3 hours. 3 years of work for 3 hours. That's how it normally goes. When you watch a movie in Hollywood, when you watch a movie, they work on a movie for 3-4 years, 2-3 years, right? From pre to post to actual publishing, in theaters. That's how it normally is. They work on this movie, they put so many hours into it, and then what you get is a 3-hour movie, 2-hour movie. And so that's how a production works. The only thing I could tell you that you will get your money for the value is in video games, in these indie games, because they do take a long time to make, but they offer a lot of value. They give you hours and hours and hours of gameplay and replayability. So yeah, movies, it's a great form of entertainment. It lasts about an hour and a half to 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, the big ones. They do take years to make, and you watch them for a couple hours. Video games from our indie developers, yeah, they take years to make, right? But they also offer years of entertainment. They give you a lot of game replayability and of course big stories, and man, you can right now. I'm pretty sure everyone watching has a favorite game from their childhood that really impacted you, right? And so that's what gaming adds to us. It gives us this. You find maybe you're looking for that big game, right? That it's gonna really change how you look at video games, and you might encounter it at IndieMania. So be out on the lookout. I want everybody to wear their discovery hats, and I want you guys to open your minds, open your hearts, and to discover new adventures, new games, new stories that are being told. I know we're used to the AAA. We're used to the first party, but there's something about the indie game genre that is so special. And what makes it special is the art of discovery. It's an art that you're discovering. You're discovering a brand new journey that you never thought you'd go on, and experiencing new ways of playing that you never thought you've had, right? So indie games is about exploration. It's about finding new ways and new things, new stories told. And I think that's why I like to say, yeah, indie game is it's like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get. But you enjoy the box anyway, you know? So here we have one of our developers is in the chat right now. We got Venture Games. Thanks for all the work you've done. Been excited for this for a while. Thank you, Venture Games, for being part. Venture Games, check them out on social media, on their social media. Check out their website. Their game is featured in IndieMania. So shout out to Venture Games. Thank you for being here. Awesome. Let's see here. Da-da. How long does he say? So how long is each day? About an hour and 15 minutes. Hour 15, hour 20 maybe. That's minus the countdown. Okay, countdown is not included. Let's see here. Wildflowers, devs available. I'm looking for your questions right now because I know you guys have questions. I want to make sure I get to them. I need to get Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt is not an indie game. It will be great, but it's not. Let's see here. All right, so we are only about 29 minutes away from IndieMania. This is the official IndieMania theme you've been hearing. Thanks to my by the way, shout out to my buddies, my friends over at Full Sail University. Okay, Full Sail University, Full Sail. Look it up. It's the school that I went to. I graduated from here in Orlando. I live in Orlando, Florida, right? Florida. And so they're located in Winter Park. The Full Sail University is an amazing university where you basically you study everything media entertainment from show production like this one. You do graphic design, you do film, you do gaming as well. So a lot of developers from Full Sail. So they were in charge of this. Like a couple of students from Full Sail were in charge of this theme song. And so shout out to them. Listen to the song. Let's see it.
IndieMania, welcome to the big show. Sweat and tears, now you glow. IndieMania.
Oh, that stopped. But yeah, that is the game, the theme song for IndieMania for this year. We might have another one next year. And so there is a lot being planned behind the scenes for next year. But yeah, shout out to Full Sail University. You guys are amazing, and I truly highly recommend it. Let's see here. If announced, okay, Berlindo, got that. Keep going. Well, indie developers, show some love. All right, thank you, Rolando, for sharing. This is Venture Games YouTube channel as well. Go ahead and subscribe to them. All right, and then of course you can go to the IndieMania.net. You can find all of our developers there as well. By the end of the show, we will have their links on the website as well. In the chat, in the description below of this video, and in the description below of every content creator, you'll find a link. You'll find information that you want to get to. We'll talk more about it during the show. When the show starts, you'll get more information. But it's going to be a great show. Year one, IndieMania is almost about to start, and we are here answering questions in the IndieMania pre-show. Let me go ahead and check something here very quickly. All right. Okay, I got that going here, making sure that I got everything right. Okay, there you go. All right. And as you can see here, I have the live stream ready here. We have it on IGN. You can watch it on IGN. You can watch it on the brand new IndieMania YouTube channel. You can also watch it on the content creators website as well. And of course, you can also watch it on IndieMania.net. So there's many places you can watch IndieMania. Of course, our main host is IGN. IGN picked us up early on, yeah. And so they were gracious enough to host our show. They saw the potential. They saw the love that we have for indie games. And well, IndieMania is here to stay. Our goal with your help is to make IndieMania the WrestleMania of indie games. That's IndieMania. You guys can tell I'm a wrestling fan, right? I am a wrestling fan, and the IndieMania, to me, WrestleMania is the biggest and grandest stage of them all when it comes to wrestling, right? It's like the I'm not sure. I think it's bigger than the Oscars. You know, IndieMania, WrestleMania is just like the grandest stage. And so I want to know, you know what? How about, why doesn't indies have like their grandest stage, like a big giant major event that takes just a week or a month, right? That's what IndieMania is. This is IndieMania year 1, right? And we are doing it over 3 days. It's only going to get better. It's only going to get bigger. It's only going to get grander. I don't know if I should. I'm not. I was about to say something right now, but I'm not. I'll leave for later. It's a surprise. I was about to spill the beans, but I can't spill the beans just yet. There's something more coming, and it's gonna be very different, very entertaining, very unique, and I think our developers are gonna love it. Our developers are going to love it. So once I'm ready to talk about it, you guys will see. But it's gonna be its own thing. I can't say more because I'll probably tell you, because I want to tell you. That's the thing. I really want to tell you, but I cannot because it's in the works. It's in the works. You guys will see. But anyway, we only have about 23 minutes. 23 minutes left. 23 minutes left for IndieMania to begin. Let me go ahead and share every way you can watch. Let's see here if I can go ahead and get this. I have the fan right in front of my computer. Bring this over here. Okay, got it. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and go get it. IGN. Ew, IGN is already live.
This is not the first all-electric car. That's because no BMW sees...
All right, so we have countdown for the live stream and IGN already going on. So let me go ahead and share that here, because boom. All right, so we are already here on IGN, and the countdown has begun for the live stream. Let's see here. And this is one of the ways you can watch it. Of course, you can watch it. You can also watch it on the IndieMania YouTube channel, which it'll start pretty soon too. It'll start within the last 2 minutes, and we'll have another countdown there. But we have here the live stream for IGN. You can also watch it on IndieMania.net as well. And you can find all of the content creator links on IndieMania.net. So those are all the ways you can watch IndieMania today. You can watch it on IGN, which is our main host. You can watch it on the YouTube channel, on our brand new YouTube channel for IndieMania. You can also watch it via a lot of content creators on YouTube as well. So let me go ahead and do something real quick. Make this theater mode here. There we go. Theater mode here. Okay, can I pop this out? All right, there you go. Perfect. All right. So we got that going. We're almost, guys. We're almost set. We are almost set to air IndieMania Year 1. It's happening. We're here. A lot of work has gone into into this show, and I hope that you guys love it. I really hope you guys love it. And you know, it's gonna be great. I wonder where Paul is. I'm trying to look for Paul. Okay. Right. Okay. All right. So Paul is at work right now. If you didn't know, Paul is a university taekwondo instructor. Coolest job ever. And so Paul is right now at work. He'll be joining after he gets out. So we got 20 minutes left for the show. 20 minutes left for the show there. Paul in his Zelda pool. Yeah, he has a Zelda pool. He has a. I told Paul you need to hype up that Zelda pool. You need to add more things to that Zelda pool as well. So yeah, Nintendo Prime is also doing a live stream to watch IndieMania. We have. Let me go ahead and see if I can get you guys all of the live streamers that are doing their show here. Okay, IndieMania. Okay, I'm going to IndieMania website. So as you can see here, on the IndieMania website, you can actually click right there, and you can watch IndieMania live from the actual website if you like, right? If you go down, we have the IndieMania inaugural sale. Okay, here you find games up to 50% off. All of these developers that you'll find here have put their games on sale in honor of IndieMania. So they will only be on sale for as long as IndieMania is live these 3 days. So you want to check those games out as soon as possible. They are crazy sales, guys. I mean, like a lot. You can buy a lot of games. Then we have here our partners. Everybody's going to be part of IndieMania in these 3 days. All these developers are amazing. And once you scroll a little more down, then you can still sign up. If you're a content creator, you still want to sign up, we'll keep it up until day 2. At the end of day 2, then we'll close this down. But our official co-streamers are right here below. You can go ahead and click on any of these channels here and find the live stream for their channel. For example, we got Thunderstats Gaming here. You can go ahead and click on his channel there, and it'll take you to his live stream, which, by the way, he's live right now with IndieMania as well. So that's how you can find content creators. We wanted to honor content creators for being a part of IndieMania. So they are a part of something we call the IndieMania Content Creator Initiative. They'll get some perks behind the scenes once we complete the show, and so I hope they enjoy those little perks as a thank you for being part of it. And Paul is in the chat. What's up, Paul? Paul is in the chat. Hopefully he'll be joining us later on today. We'll be doing like a little post show later on after the show, and maybe Paul's available for that, and we can come in. But Paul is in the chat, so if you guys want to chat him up, go ahead and do so now. We are about 18 minutes away from our show. And our website has been crazy today. There's a lot of people hitting it. I know a lot of you are just finding out about IndieMania, today. We've been trying to promote it, but you know how hard it is to promote something that's just starting. It's year 1, right? Year 1 of IndieMania. We are so blessed and so grateful for IGN and their support on IndieMania year 1. They opened their hearts and doors to us. They didn't have to do it, opening their doors to year 1 of a show, and so we are grateful to IGN for hosting our event. And we just have completely stepped this game up, hoping IndieMania becomes one of the go-to shows to go for indie games yearly. This year we have a 3-day show. Next year it'll be bigger. Promise. That's a promise. And so We have a lot of developers who are here, and they are about to show you what they've been working on for a while. We have exclusive interviews. We have a segment from one of the big developers here. We got Paul Gale. Let's see here. Paul Gale is also our field correspondent who will be meeting face to face with developers. And so we are up to have a great show today. It is IndieMania Day, guys, and I can't believe it because, man, we've been waiting. We've been just working on this show for such a long time, and to finally be here on day one of IndieMania, right? It's a little surreal, a little bit emotional, and also just incredibly exciting because every developer that has played a part in this showcase, man, deserves this spot and even more, you know. And so we hope that in their development journey, we can create a little highlight for them, you know, that they can go back to and say, this is the IndieMania helped us a lot and to show our games to the world, right? And so we hope that with IndieMania, we could just provide just a bit of help and create a little highlight in their development journey. They have amazing talent and incredible stories. You will be hearing a lot of these stories. I can say that, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say one of the announcements now. All right, let me go ahead and one of the announcements that I'm going to say now, because it has to do with our developers, and I want them. I want you guys to know the journey for IndieMania with these developers. By the way, the countdown has just started on the show. Still, 15 minutes left. Let me see here if let's test the audio. Can you guys hear that? Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear that audio or if it's just me. Confirmation from the chat if you guys can hear that music in the background. Yes, we can hear it. Perfect. All right, yeah. So by the way, content creators, you can see in the corner it says stream safe music. All right, so this is how long we are away from the show beginning. I'll go ahead and lower it just a little bit for now, and then I can just let me go ahead and can you guys hear it now, or did I just completely did I lower the entire thing? Let me know if you guys can hear it now, because I lowered it all the way on purpose, just so that I can kind of set it up on my end so that the audio doesn't kind of go in and out. Let me know if you guys can hear the music now. If you can't, perfect, good. That's what I want. Okay, perfect. All right, good. Yeah, I went ahead and lowered the audio because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the audio all the way up on the stream for IGN and then control it here on my side. Control it on my side here. There you go. Yeah, so that way I can control the audio on my Rodecaster. And then I can, in case the audio gets lower or higher or whatever, I can actually control it here. Wonder if I could, let's see here. All right. By the way, all this music is original, guys. It's original to IndieMania. It's all instrumental, but it's all original to IndieMania. So it's not it's royalty free. It's basically the first time anybody's hearing it right now. It's all original. if you listen to the music, I mean, everything was thought out. Everything was well thought out. I started planning this event 3 years ago, like I told you, 3 years ago, right? And so everything has been completely thought out. Even this music here, while we wait for IndieMania to start, is part of the indie game genre, right? There, you'll hear how music changes throughout, representing different types of games. For example, here we have another one. This one is a little more cozy. So this represents the cozy genre. All right, so because it is official and it's IndieMania has officially started, I can actually just tell you right now that you can see on the screen says at Mike Odyssey presents IndieMania. Follow us to win prizes. Now, how can you follow us to win prizes? If you're watching right now, the best way you can do is go to the description below in the link below in the description, and there's a link to a Gleam link. Everybody knows Gleam. You guys trust Gleam. It's a link to click and to enter a giveaway. We have massive ones, guys. You'll see it, okay? And you can earn entries, okay? So you can earn as many entries as you want for what we're going to announce here. And I hope you guys like these giveaways as well. And shout out to our sponsors. You'll find out later on in the show. We got about 10 minutes left for IndieMania. We got Air Blaze says, I already did. I'm trying to show the comment, but it's not showing it. I wonder, okay, how about this one? No, this one? This one? This one? Which one do you guys prefer? Which one do you guys prefer? Do you prefer this one without me? This one with me? This one with me on the side? This is too small. That one? No, that's not that one. You can't see the show that one. This one? That one. This one without me or this one? Which one you guys prefer? I don't know which one to leave there. You got 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes. The hype is real, my friends. IndieMania Year 1 is about to start, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. 2 or 3? 2 or 3? Okay, so 2 is this one, and 3 is this one. We got right here. Air Blazer says my entries are in. Thank you, Air Blazer, for joining and for entering the giveaway. All right. And so if you also like to join the Odyssey, you can also do so by subscribing to my personal channel, my Odyssey, mostly Nintendo games, but I'm also covering, I started covering other genres as well. We have 4 major genres, more major consoles that I'll be covering on the channel, which is Nintendo is the main one. We got PlayStation, we got Xbox and Steam. Not a lot of people cover Steam, and I think that's a big mistake because Steam is a huge genre and a huge area for video games. Can you move yourself to overlay the chat box? Can I move myself to overlay the chat box? I wonder if I can. Let me see. I can do this. Right, I can do this. What I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and refresh this page.
This is not the first all-electric.
This ad is not paid for. Remove that. There you go. This ad is not part of the experience. I do not recommend. Oh, never mind. I can't say I don't recommend them. They're good cars. And there you go. Is that better? As you can see, there's another here. This represents, well, you can say it's cozy as well, but it also represents the like storytelling genre. And so we are 4 minutes away, guys. 4 minutes away. Made by an indie car company. No. Wait, how do I enter via this? Oh, you don't enter via Discord. You only enter via the Gleam link below, okay? Only the Gleam link below. Let me go ahead and put a banner down there. Enter. Give away via the Gleam link below. All right. Okay. At this there, and there you go. So right there, you can see on the banner down below, you can enter or give away via the Gleam link below. So wherever you're watching, if you're watching us, well, you're watching me here, watching us here, but still Gleam link below in the description. I will add this also to the, let me go ahead and add it to the comments on X as well. That way, anybody watching on the X, you don't have to leave your stream. Let me go ahead and copy that really fast. And then put that on the description for the X viewers as well, so that way you guys don't have to look everywhere for it. Okay, so doing that right now. Copy, go into X. Right now, this silence that you're listening to, this is the calm before the storm, and it ends.
Coding in the basement, wires all a mess. Dreams of brighter stages, can't do it less. Grinding through the night, hoping for the light. Just one more level, then I might. Coffee stains on paper, ideas never rest. Friends think you're crazy, but you know you're blessed. Bugging left and right, visions taking flight. Pixels to a story, feeling tight. IndieMania, welcome to the big show. Sweat and tears, now you glow. IndieMania, rise up from below. Feel the beat of what you sow.
All right, so I've added the link to X. So if you are on X right now, watching us from X, right below in the comments below, there is the Gleam link as well, some information about the show. So you can also enter the giveaway via the Gleam link on X, okay? That way it's easier without you having to go all around the internet finding anything, okay? All right, let's see here. All right, we got 1 minute left. 1 minute left, and I'll be quiet and let you guys watch.
Welcome to the big show. Sweat and tears, now you glow.
Hey, Jeremy.
Feel the beat of what you sow.
Actually, guys, I will be right back. I have to go to the show right now, and then I'll get back to you after the show. Okay, so enjoy the show. I'll be right back. I have to go over to the studio and just kind of IndieMania thing. Okay.
IndieMania, welcome to the big show. Sweat and tears, now you glow. IndieMania, rise up from the low. Feel the beat of what you sow. Feel the beat of what you sow.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first day of IndieMania. I am Mike Odyssey, the founder of this incredible event, and I couldn't be more excited to kick off these 3 days of indie game celebration with all of you. Over the next 3 days, we'll be diving into the world of indie games, showcasing amazing Got some technical difficulties over at IGN. All right, update. What in basically what they're doing over at IGN is they want to pair the stream up with ours. So they are waiting for our stream to start so that they can stream at the same time. So we're still here. I think that they just started a little bit ahead of time. We will be right back after these messages. Still going on. So yeah, they started the stream a little earlier. Beforehand. So yeah, I think that's what they did. It started a little earlier, and they're waiting for the stream to catch up with our stream over at the Mike Odyssey channel, so that everything is released out at the same time. Nothing is released out beforehand. So that's what they're doing here. Okay, let's get the music on. We got people also watching on the IndieMania channel. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I see you guys watching. I see you guys watching on the Mike Odyssey channel. I see you guys on the IGN channel, and I see you guys on my channel as well. Thank you for the triple watch. Yeah, so they started a little early. So we're on our way to start the show in just about 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Do. Yeah, it looks like the I don't think they're having technical difficulties. I just think they just started a little earlier, and so they're waiting for the IndieMania YouTube channel to start, which is when normally the time would have to start at 1 p.m. the actual time, the countdown. And so they start the countdown a little before. So that's what they're doing. They're kind of adjusting it with schedule. That is because they also have a lot of articles scheduled to really be released at the same time. And so they can't, the show has to go on at a certain time so that it aligns well with the release of certain articles and other events that are going on. So stay tuned. We are still full stream ahead to go here in about 8 minutes. The first day of IndieMania will start. Let's see here. All right, so they went ahead and adjusted it to our schedule. Got some good music there. Oh man. Okay. All right, 6 minutes and 30 seconds left. Quick Q&A. Who wants to ask a question? Questions and answers. You guys have any questions before the show? I can go ahead and answer them. Hello. Yeah, Lincoln is around here somewhere. He's being Lincoln. Lincoln is my dog. Good question. Really good question. What led you to IndieMania as a concept? My immense love for creativity, for design, for art, and for games. I'm a singer, songwriter, musician, and I love the arts like deeply. And the area of video games that most resembles art and artistic freedom is the indie game world. And you could see that, you will see that in today's showcase tomorrow and the next, because in the indie world there is so much freedom of expression. You know, we have a game, without telling you too much, that is an autobiography of a person, and when you play the game, you're playing their life. And it's that you can't really see that anywhere else, but the indie game, the indie game world. And putting that together with my love for helping people, I wanted to. That's what led to IndieMania. Now, the name. I'm a huge wrestling fan. I love I watched WWE since I was younger, and WrestleMania to me was like the biggest spectacle ever, the biggest event, the showcase of the immortals, how they call it, right? And so like I felt like in the indie game genre needed something big, needed a big giant spectacle and huge. I've seen so many little corners dedicated to indie games. We have this big event with AAAs and first party games, and then we have a little day for indie games, or we have a little corner here for indie games, right? And I'm like, indie games is like the biggest thing ever. The indie genre, the indie world is a lot bigger than the AAA world and the first party world. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of developers out there creating games every single day that we never get to hear about. And so I wanted to create IndieMania. And so my goal for IndieMania is for it to be the biggest event for indie games, the grand stage for indie games, and where everyone gets to show their games, even if I have to add one more day. IndieMania started out as one day event. As people kept signing up, and I saw their games, and I've heard their stories, and we added a second day, and then we continue to get more games and continue to hear more about developers and their backstories and how long it took them to make their games, and we added a third day, and this is where we ended up with 3 days of games. Next year, I can't promise this, but yes, I can promise this. It's gonna be bigger. It's gonna be grander, and we're gonna add a lot more to the indie game genre that I hope and feel that everyone will enjoy and they will love moving forward. We're gonna put indie gaming at the center of it all. That's where it should be. Not a side note, not a little corner, at the center. That's the biggest and greatest event ever. Indie World, will you go to not Indie World, IndieMania, where you get to explore and discover amazing games from amazing developers all over the world. And the only place where you can actually, like I said before, you can compare it to a box of chocolate, because you never know what you're gonna get. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be sweet. It's non-fattening. It's gonna be awesome. So that's where I came up with the concept of IndieMania, and this is not the whole concept. The concept will continue to evolve over time, in order to kind of fulfill my full vision of it. 55 seconds for the show to begin. We are almost there, my friends. You guys caught a glimpse of the show, like a little taste of the show before, but now it's time to get into it. So with that, I will see you guys at the other side. Enjoy.
But the journey ain't done, now the stakes higher. More to prove, more to lose, but your will's a fire. Through critics and fans, keep playing your hands. Reach for the stars, take a stand. IndieMania, welcome to the big show. Sweat and tears, now you glow. IndieMania, rise up from below. Feel the beat of what you sow. Feel the beat of what you sow.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first day of IndieMania. I am Mike Odyssey, the founder of this incredible event, and I couldn't be more excited to kick off these 3 days of indie game celebration with all of you. Over the next 3 days, we'll be diving into the world of indie games, showcasing amazing titles, hearing from the most creative and influential minds in the industry. I am thrilled to introduce to you my co-host, Paul Gale, who has been instrumental in helping me put this event together. Paul will also be serving as our field correspondent, meeting face-to-face with our special guest developers. Today, we have a special interview with the talented team over at Tribute Games that you don't want to miss. And stay tuned for our surprise guest presenter. So without further ado, let's get started and make this an unforgettable experience. Enjoy IndieMania.
It all starts with a dream. A dream to create, to innovate, to tell a story. Indie game developers are dreamers. They are creators. They are storytellers. They pour their heart and soul into every pixel, every line of code, every character. And when their game finally reaches the world, it's not just a game. It's a part of them. Mike Odyssey presents IndieMania.
Pensée dérobée, les règles ont changé, changé. Je vais apprendre à reconsidérer, découvrir l'autre côté.
Hi, IndieMania. It's Amber from Only by Midnight. Thank you so much for showing the trailer for our latest game, Control-Alt-Deal. In Control-Alt-Deal, you play as a sentient AI trying to escape from the world's worst megacorp. It's a game about AI made by humans. We're very excited to share the trailer with you. We're looking at a release early next year on PC and console. So get ready to take a look at Control-Alt-Deal.
Our next game is a wild ride. Hold on tight and enjoy the adventure.
Wind is blowing 'cause it's time to start. Speeding into the unknown. Getting clouds like going down and go hard. Let's go to the open road. My man shows the way. The twists and turns of fun deal with. Looking back's not worth my time. There's only one way to find my way and believe.
Next up, we have a game that's a real hoot. Get ready for some laugh out loud moments.
Hi, I'm Kate and I'm an artist and solo game developer. Today I wanna show you a fragment of gameplay from my new demo game, Vampire's Fable. Vampire's Fable is a co-op that combines puzzles and arcade elements. I focus on the plot, which is supported by the environment. Here is Michael, and he will help me with the presentation. Michael will play as Ben, a veteran vampire hunter. I will play as Jane, who is Ben's daughter. In this short demo, the beginning of the story is presented. Ben returns home after a long absence. He is a magic engineer who serves in an order led by the most famous vampire hunter in the history. Unfortunately, during the last mission, Ben lost his horse and became seriously injured. His 16-year-old daughter, Jane, takes care of the house. She doesn't have magical abilities yet, but she studies mystical knowledge. Now that her injured father has returned, she must put her knowledge into practice. Together with her father, she has to create the healing potion. There are 2 levels of difficulty in the game. During the game, it is necessary to talk to another person via external communicator. It is very important to describe exactly what you see on your screen. There is no split screen here, so the other person has no idea where we are now or what we are doing or seeing. The gameplay is asymmetric. Each person has different tasks to do, however, without the help of the other person, they won't be able to complete it. Now it's your turn. Will you and your friend take up the challenge?
Hi, IndieMania. We're daytime devs. a South Australia-based indie games company.
And this is our first game.
Super Bork Bork Chicken.
What is Super Bork Bork Chicken?
Super Bork Bork Chicken is an infinite runner with level progression and a twist. With no lanes, you can freely move around the world, allowing you to show off your skills.
You play as Clucky, a chicken with superpowers. She can glide long distances, dash through obstacles, and balk things out of her way.
Not to mention Clucky's passive time slow that kicks in and saves her tail feathers in a pinch.
Throughout the level, Rascal will appear. Here's the thieving raccoon who's stolen all the items from the shop in town. And as a super chicken, you've been tasked to get them back.
Once you've caught Rascal, the items get returned to Wesley, the shopkeeper.
Wow there.
You can visit Wesley's wares to buy items with the eggs you've earned in-game.
Items buff Clucky's superpowers. Some even change the way you play the game. Levels get faster the longer you play them.
But you can also change the starting speed with the chili meter, making gameplay as spicy as you like.
With 5 areas to explore, 40 main levels, wacky bonus levels, and even wackier obstacles.
Daily trials to keep fresh every day.
Global leaderboards so you can be the very best.
Daily, weekly, and other missions. Some unlocking awesome items.
And over 70 items to mix and match.
There's always something new in Super Bork Bork Chicken.
Super Bork Bork Chicken is available on Steam, Android, and iOS. With the first area, bonus levels, a daily trial, challenging missions, and a bunch of items.
All for free. Give our game a go and let us know what you think.
A peaceful planet.
I'm not sure, drone. There are too many.
Jensen, beware.
I got it.
This can't be happening.
Hey everyone, Mike Odyssey here. I hope you've been enjoying the show so far. It is now time to take a peek behind the scenes and speak to these developers to see how everything happens, right? So without further ado, I'm going to send it over to my field correspondent, Paul Gale, over with Tribute Games.
Hello, everyone watching IndieMania, Paul Gale Network here, and I am pleased today to be joined by Mr. Yannick Belzo, the narrative designer and director over at Tribute Games. Hi, Yannick. How are you doing today?
Hi, Paul. I'm doing great,
First up, Tribute Games draws inspiration from classic titles. Can you share a memorable retro game that influenced your work? You thought, playing this game, I want to design one day.
For me, Legend of Zelda Link to the Past was a big one. It's a big game that really took a big part of my imagination as a kid, especially like sort of the surprise of saving Zelda so early and then being thrown into the dark world. All that stuff is gameplay forward, but narratively it felt really exciting and game-changing as I was discovering the game.
Actually, let me show you right now what I've been working on. And look at this. You mentioned The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, and here is the world's first Legend of Zelda themed pool. What do you think? I just need to ask you real quick. What do you think of this?
I think it's pretty rad. Also, I feel like having the Triforce in your pool maybe invites actual fairies to appear in your pool and being refreshed and getting your hearts up whenever you'll go for a dip in that pool. So I think that's a great feature for a pool to have.
I want to talk a little bit about Panzer Paladin because it combines mechs and demonic foes, and that's an interesting crossover. How did you all create such an interesting setting?
It's paying homage to how primal and iconic a lot of early pixelated titles feels like. There's something like, especially like say in the initial Castlevania games, that the fact that you're almost just fighting the universal monsters. Like Dracula's the big one, but you get to fight a lot of classic monsters. And if you look at some Castlevania box art, like Simon almost looks like Conan. So it's two primal ideas, and I would say that that was the idea, a bit of the idea for Panzer Paladin, is having that fun like 80s anime mech. That was the idea of Panzer Paladin, is taking these tropes and finding fun ways to reinterpret them.
Speaking of which, if I'm not mistaken, you have something for IndieMania viewers today. I think some type of codes that you're distributing. Is that right?
Yes. Panzer Paladin codes will be distributed to people for IndieMania. I believe we have 10 of those. So I hope that they find good homes and that people will enjoy this awesome mech on monster action.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge came out 2 years ago and was greatly received. What challenges did you face in capturing the essence of the classic TMNT beat 'em up?
Well, there were some challenges, but I can say that it was challenging to make sure that the game exists and happens and is well made, but everyone was so passionate about making that game, and for most of us, it has a really strong place into our hearts from our childhood. The first time I played the arcade game was like a really important moment for me as a kid, and one that ended up reverberate through my adult life thanks to this project. So the challenge was really to make sure that the game works in a technical aspect, but I guess also the bigger challenge is that we had to make sure that our younger selves were pleased with the results and that they were not embarrassed, and that if they were able to time travel and see us in the future, they would not say like, "Oh, you guys messed it up. You had that and you messed it up." But it didn't happen. We're really happy with it. So the greater challenges were just to make sure it was as great as we wanted it to be.
You do have a compilation trailer that you brought with you today for fans to see. How about we play that, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's go.
Hey, IndieMania fans, it's time for one of the most anticipated parts of our showcase, our IndieMania giveaway. We got some amazing prizes lined up for you, so let's dive right in. Okay, so let's see what we have here. First up, we have not one, not two, but three first four-figure statues. These beautifully crafted collectibles are a must-have for any gaming enthusiast. What else do we have here? Next up, we have an awesome giveaway from Udon Entertainment. 20 lucky winners will receive an assortment of goodies, including comic books, pins, and potentially graphic novels. Get ready to dive right into fantastic art and amazing stories that celebrate the best of gaming and pop culture. And that's not all. Our amazing partners here on the showcase have provided us with tons of digital codes, so you'll have plenty of new adventures to embark on. Whoa, there's more? 5 lucky winners will receive a GT Player Ace Series Ace Pro gaming chair. These chairs are the epitome of comfort and style, featuring ergonomic design, perfect for long gaming sessions with adjustable armrest, lumbar support, and high backrest. Premium materials made with the high-quality PU leather and high-density foam for the ultimate durability and comfort. Reclining function. Enjoy the flexibility of reclining up to 155 degrees with a retractable footrest for maximum relaxation. So basically you can start playing, sleep overnight, and then continue playing in the morning. And a built-in Bluetooth speaker. Immerse yourself in your favorite games with high-quality audio right from your chair. Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to elevate your gaming experience with GT Players, the top-of-the-line gaming chair. Wait, there's more? Now for the grand prize. Drum roll, please. Swipe. One lucky winner will receive a state-of-the-art Vol Steam Deck with up to 10 Steam codes. That's right, you'll get a brand new Steam Deck along with 10 fantastic games to play on it. To enter the giveaway is super easy. All you have to do is follow the Gleam link down below in the description, subscribe to our brand new IndieMania YouTube channel, and follow us on X. And don't forget to give our sponsors a follow on their social media as well. You can earn extra entries by following the Gleam link down below in the description. Once we verify that the chosen winner is following us on our social media and our sponsors, we will contact them. Failure to do so may result in us choosing another winner, so make sure that you are subscribed to our social media channels. Good luck to everyone, and thank you for being a part of our first IndieMania. Now back to the show.
Mike, do you know why the Scarecrow won an award?
I don't know, Paul. Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Because he was outstanding in his field. Just like our next game, which stands out in the world of indie games.
Wow.
This ends now!
Next up, we have a game that will test your wits. Get ready to puzzle your way to victory.
Our next game is a real page turner, just like a good book. You won't want to put it down. Next up, we have a game that's a real brain teaser. Put on your thinking caps and let's get ready to solve some puzzles.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Roger from the YouTube channel Roger's Base here. I predominantly cover fighting games, strategy games, and RPGs, and I am supremely excited to be a presenter for this year's IndieMania. So thank you once again for having me, Paul. Now, if you listened to my intro, you know I'm a fan of RPGs, and this next game you're about to see is a new indie RPG with a little bit of a twist and something that I particularly love, which is I love when video games try to emulate the style of a certain era. Now, I'm not going to say which era. You're going to have to watch the video to find out. But if you watch my videos, you know this is an era of video games that is near and dear to my heart. So, in the words of all the people on all the other Nintendo Directs of the past, please take a look at the following video.
We have a game that's a real gem. Discover the treasure within its captivating gameplay.
Hi everyone, my name is Sam Martino, the CEO of Dogwood Gaming, an awesome video game studio based just outside of Washington, D.C. The team at Dogwood loves to make video games, and we hope that you'll love to play them just as much as we've loved to make them. I'm so excited to share this next game with you, as it is one of the most bizarre and interesting projects I've ever had the pleasure of working on. 2 years ago, we were browsing through the top-selling games on Steam, and all of them were visual novels. I told this to one of our artists and developers, Aseme, who told me they looked like the games he used to make in PowerPoint. Confused, I asked him what he meant, and now 1,300 slides later, we have a full game demo running within Microsoft PowerPoint. Don't Fraud My Heart is a visual novel dating sim where you take on the role of a junior tax auditor working with the humanized versions of office equipment to stop tax fraud. Will you and the fax machine stop mail fraud? Can you and the Rolodex possibly hope to create the most memorable business cards? Or will you take the alternate route and navigate your way through white-collar prison? All those options are entirely possible, all within PowerPoint. The demo is currently, unofficially, the longest viable PowerPoint ever made. Every minigame, every animation, even the trailer you're going to see are all made within Microsoft PowerPoint. Be sure to check out our newest demo on our website, don'tfraudmyheart.com, and we can't wait to see what virtual tax crimes you'll solve or get away with.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna
What a ride. Get ready for another fantastic game coming your way.
On my back, gonna face the dragon with no plan attack. Least worth the climbing just for this quest. Equipment and gear, I'm feeling the best. I'm a ball of shining in the sun. Potion in my pocket, time for some fun. Legends in the making as I cross the land. Building loadouts, it's all in my hands. I'm a ball of shining in the sun. Potion in my pocket, time for some fun. Legends in the making as I cross the land. Building loadouts, it's all in my hands. Inventory quest, marching to the beat. No foes can stop me till victory I meet.
Next up, we have a game that will take you to new heights. Get ready to jump, run, and platform your way to success.
Hey, up to my wappa. My way, come on. I don't need to my leg, boy. Come on, do what you did. I'm a leg, come on, oh yeah. My way, come on,
Hello, IndieMania. We are the Garcia siblings reporting from Amsterdam, and today we will introduce you to our new IP, Reggie.
Reggie is the main character of our first game, which has been in development for 10 long years. So today we are really excited to announce that we are finally ready to release this game in 2025.
Reggie is a 2D platformer with a special core mechanic, the multi-gravity switch.
With this ability, Reggie can switch his gravity anytime he wants, and this allows him to create unique paths along the levels.
Not only through the ceiling,
not only through the floor,
but also through the air by chaining consecutive switches. As Reggie, you will have total freedom.
During all these years, we have paid attention not only to the core mechanics, but also to the game's story. This game will make you feel as you are playing your Sunday morning cartoon show.
Not only because of its hand-drawn graphics, but it will also feature nearly 1 hour of traditionally animated and voiced cutscenes.
So every time you beat one of the game levels, you will be able to watch a small cutscene showing what Reggie is doing in that moment. Reggie is a normal guy from a very far future, from the 16,000th century, who gets casually involved in a very crazy story about time travel and saving science.
And at some point, the entire universe.
Spoiler alert, normally things go very, very wrong for him.
Reggie will be available in 2025 for Steam and all consoles. Today, we will present you our announcement trailer. Please, take a look.
Look at my future, ruined again! Something's messing with history, but we cannot find what! Back to the past, let's turn things around! Don't try to mess with me!
Kids these days! Porca miseria!
Welcome back, everyone. I am Mike Odyssey, and well, when I created IndieMania, I wanted to include everyone within the industry, from that developer who was introducing their very first game to the industry expert. But there is always that one person in the middle who is on the way of finishing their game, and sometimes they need our feedback to continue moving forward. So this is IndieMania Ignite, a segment I made so that you can give these developers your valuable input and feedback. Now, this feedback is constructive, and we are about to present our very first IndieMania Ignite developer requesting your feedback. So with your help, we are going to light a fire onto this developer, and then later on, we'll catch up to see how they're doing based on the feedback that you provided. So without further ado, I'm going to send it over to Paul in the field with Sibo Industries for IndieMania Ignite.
Hi, this is Paul Gale Network with IndieMania, and I am Hi, this is Paul Gale Network here with IndieMania. No, now I'm second guessing myself.
Nice to meet you, Paul. It's amazing being here.
Oh no!
Thank you for having me in Indie Game Fest. Thank you for having me in Indie Game Fest. Thank you for having me in Indie Game Fest.
Summer,
Indie Summer Game.
IndieMania.
IndieMania. Sorry.
No.
Ah!
Wrong event.
Sorry.
There's no fest.
No fest.
That's Jeff Keighley. Hi, this is Paul Gale Network with IndieMania, and I am here today with Rodrigo Campara from Sibo Industries. Rodrigo, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Paul. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. Thanks for giving us the opportunity to be here part of IndieMania.
Oh, we're very excited to have you on our show and showcase your project that you've been working on for a while. Before we start, though, can you tell us about Sibo Industries, the name, what it means for, how'd you come up with it, anything that you have to say about your company?
Certainly. So Sibo Industries, it's a company dedicated fully on arts and creating the music and game development. It's a conglomerate of different artists, people, and mostly friends that we share a passion for just the creating of arts.
Well, that sounds cool. That's right up there with IndieMania and that spirit of being a developer with a passion. I like it. Are there other individuals that have also joined the staff? What are your main titles, both you and Guillermo and anybody else for that matter?
We're currently a two-man team, but we do have friends that step in as either advisors. They are either programmers. We have a friend that is a composer too and a classical musician that is also helping us a little bit with the composition of the game. It's mostly Guillermo and me. I'm responsible of all the graphics, of all the game mechanics, game logic, and any type of interactions that you're going to see in the screen. Guillermo is in charge of the lore of the game. He created the story. He is the one who gave me all of this wonderful world to start building from. And he's also doing the musical composition of the game. This is going to be a fully visual and sound-driven game, so you will even need to check for your life. You will have a sound that also resonates with the sounds of the tower, so you will be able to know when you're low in life, but at the same time, it's going to be able to connotate with the music. So not only you're going to have a full musical experience, you don't even need to be wary of your stats or anything. You will be just in the needs of playing it. So we're expecting to launch the game for the holidays of 2025.
For now, though, here's the first look at the gameplay reveal trailer for Gardens.
Our next game is a musical masterpiece. Get ready to groove to the beat.
Oh, hi. I am Bob. I won this awesome fireworks stand in an online auction purely by accident because I was having fun making music with the computer keys. It's pretty cool, but I've come to realize I need product and friends to run the stand. And the fireworks company will only send more merch if we put on good, sparkly shows. So, Will you be my friend? Let's put the fire in the sky. Blow up fireworks to the beat. Swap out periodic table elements to change the explosion colors. Design your own explosion types. Jam with musicians from around the world, like the Perry Twins, Superman, Weala, Prima Nocta, and many more. Yeah! We're gonna put on the best shows and take our stand straight to the top. It's a really big deal. Let's start rocking this. Burst, now in development.
That was truly mesmerizing. Now let's dive into our next exciting adventure.
Welcome to Noria, the Gold Project. Today, we will introduce you to the game's universe and its exclusive mechanics. The world of Noria exists in two versions, one for light and one for gold. Praying at each statue will influence your karma, which determines your level of allegiance and allows you to explore one world or the other. Your level of allegiance will also allow you to unlock skills specific to each deity. You can choose a balance or devote yourself to unlocking the most powerful spells. Exploring both versions of the world will offer you different paths, content, secrets, and bonuses. Discover the buried mysteries of the past through the ancient steels scattered throughout the game. Each steel holds a precious fragment of the history and lore of the world, unveiling long-forgotten secrets and legends lost in time. Explore the mysterious depths of the world of the living as a ghost in the game. With the ability to become a spectre, you'll have the opportunity to solve complex puzzles and explore forbidden areas as you manipulate your ethereal form to uncover hidden secrets and unlock new paths. In our game, you have the freedom to challenge the bosses in any order you choose. Whether you prefer to tackle the toughest foes first or save them for later, the choice is yours. This non-linear approach allows for a personalized experience where you can adapt your strategy and explore different paths to victory. Will you take on the challenges head-on, or will you save the most formidable opponents for last? The game features multiple endings. Or the light or pray for the gold to find the truth and unlock all the secrets of the game. Good luck.
Hi IndieMania, thanks very much for having me. I'm Rory, I'm one of the two developers behind Who is Abby. Now Who is Abby is a first-person walking sim meets point-and-click adventure. And it's a narrative-driven story where you play as Tom. Tom's a man on a mission looking for his missing sister. She's this urbex writer that often goes exploring these crazy abandoned locations in the middle of nowhere. Recently she went on a camping trip to try and find some cool new buildings to explore, but she hasn't contacted Tom since, so she's kind of gone off grid. So now he's out in the middle of the night driving around these forest roads in the middle of nowhere trying to hunt her down. This is where the game begins. Now Tom's getting low on fuel, but luckily he's just found a gas station, so he's pulled in to try and fill up. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's anyone around, so he's now going to have to get creative in figuring out a way to get fuel into the car in order to continue his search. The game spans over 8 chapters, and it's around about 6 to 8 hours depending on how you like to play and depending on how much you like to look around. There's a ton of depth and detail in the game. It really takes from the old school point-and-click adventures where you have a protagonist that likes to talk to himself too much and lots of underlying humour throughout the game. There's a ton of places to explore, lots of really varied environments as you go through the game. There's even a museum that you can visit that opens up and expands as you play, shedding more light over the story and the occurrences of the chapters as you finish them. Something that I think is really cool are special memory items. Now these are littered throughout the entire game and are linked to story elements. If you collect them and place them in the special memory zone, it'll unlock a diary page which will tell you a bit more about the story, but from Abby's perspective. Who is Abby version 1 will come out on Steam on the 21st of August. And I'd just like to say thank you very much once again to IndieMania for giving me this opportunity to share Who is Abby with you. I really hope that you enjoy it as much as we've enjoyed creating it.
Just checking in. Everything okay?
Not great. Abby's gone missing again. I'm getting really worried.
Missing? Are you sure you're okay, Tom?
I'm fine. I just need to find her and make sure she's safe.
This place is amazing. But imagine what tomorrow will be like.
Abby?
No. I just found this phone in my barn by the lake.
Okay, wait there. I'm coming over.
The name's John, by the way. I sure hope I see you soon.
This guy almost sounds familiar.
Why are you so jumpy?
You know more than you're telling me.
You're putting pieces together that don't fit.
I've heard enough, John. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this myself.
Hey, IndieMania fans, it's time for one of the most anticipated parts of our showcase, our IndieMania Giveaway. We got some amazing prizes lined up for you, so let's dive right in. Okay, so let's see what we have here. First up, we have not one, not two, but three first four-figure statues. These beautifully crafted collectibles are a must-have for any gaming enthusiast. What else do we have here? Next up, we have an awesome giveaway from Udon Entertainment. 20 lucky winners will receive an assortment of goodies, including comic books, pins, and potentially graphic novels. Get ready to dive right into fantastic art and amazing stories that celebrate the best of gaming and pop culture. And that's not all. Our amazing partners here on the showcase have provided us with tons of digital codes, so you'll have plenty of new adventures to embark on. Whoa, there's more? 5 lucky winners will receive a GT Player Ace Series Ace Pro gaming chair. These chairs are the epitome of comfort and style, featuring ergonomic design, perfect for long gaming sessions with adjustable armrest, lumbar support, and high backrest. Premium materials made with the high-quality PU leather and high-density foam for the ultimate durability and comfort. Reclining function. Enjoy the flexibility of reclining up to 155 degrees with the retractable footrest for maximum relaxation. So basically, you can start playing, sleep overnight, and then continue playing in the morning. And a built-in Bluetooth speaker. Immerse yourself in your favorite games with high-quality audio right from your chair. Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to elevate your gaming experience with GT Players, the top-of-the-line gaming chair. Wait, there's more? Now for the grand prize. Drum roll, please. Swipe. One lucky winner will receive a state-of-the-art Vol Steam Deck with up to 10 Steam codes. That's right, you'll get a brand new Steam Deck along with 10 fantastic games to play on it. To enter the giveaway is super easy. All you have to do is follow the Gleam link down below in the description, subscribe to our brand new IndieMania YouTube channel, and follow us on X. And don't forget to give our sponsors a follow on their social media as well. You can earn extra entries by following the Gleam link down below in the description. Once we verify that the chosen winner is following us on our social media and our sponsors, we will contact them. Failure to do so may result in us choosing another winner, so make sure that you are subscribed to our social media channels. Good luck to everyone, and thank you for being a part of our first IndieMania. Now back to the show.
Hi, I'm Guillem, and I'm the developer behind Mojito with this Rescue, a 3D platformer game where you play as a cat named Mojito and have to rescue your best dog friend Woody from an evil cucumber. This game combines parkour mechanics, exploration, puzzles, and cuteness. If you like this game, you can already wishlist it on Steam. There's also a Kickstarter campaign that needs your support.
What an incredible first day. We explored some amazing indie games and had a fantastic interview with Paul and Tribute Games. Thank you all for joining us and making this day one so special. Don't forget to catch the full interview with Paul and Tribute Games over on our brand new IndieMania YouTube channel. This is Mike Odyssey signing off, but before, never give up and journey on. Peace.
Agents taking flight, pixels to a story, feeling tired. IndieMania, welcome to the big show. Sweat and tears, now you glow. IndieMania, rise up from below. Feel the beat of what you sow. Launch day jitters, hearts a drum. Players start to find you, here they come. Recognition finally achieved.
All in love with me.
Two, testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, testing, testing. All right, so we got day one done. Hope you guys enjoyed day one. We have 2 more days of indie games coming your way. It's only gonna get better and better as we go along. Bigger, more stuff's coming up here. We have interviews, we have tours. There's a lot of stuff that's gonna come up on day 2 and day 3. So you can catch day 2 at the same time, same place you catch day 1. If you have not done so yet because you were waiting for the end of the show, you can still go ahead and use the Gleam link below to enter the giveaway. The Gleam link is also on Twitter. So if you're watching on Twitter, just look at the comment section on Twitter. And in I'm not sure if I pinned it, but one of the comment sections there is going to be our Gleam link for Twitter as well. So with that said, my friends, thank you so much for spending some time here with me watching day 1 of IndieMania. I will catch you in day 2. The Gleam link will be in the description all throughout the stream, all throughout 3 days. And I think I'll probably leave it there like a week after. That way you guys have enough time to enter the giveaway as well. So day 1 done. Hope you guys found some games you like. Tomorrow we got even more games, and day 3 we even got even more games and surprises as well. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you the next one. I gotta go take care of the AC issue because it's super hot. You don't believe me? Let me show you. I have my fan right here. There's a fan right there. And it's 90 degrees where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna go take care of the AC stuff. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you more than you know. Never give up. You're neon. Peace.